Before I start this run, I would like to say a few things. The first thing is that when done correctly, this game mode is a very skill dependent game mode, and that means you can practice and you can improve at this game mode. Second is that there are very few cases where your board is completely unsalvageable. It may take a bit of thinking and maybe a power up or two, but finding a solution in basically every situation is very doable, so never give up on your board. Lastly, getting to the tier 12 block in this game mode does take a considerable amount of time. Even with a lot of practice, it takes me upwards of about 45 minutes to an hour for one run. This to say, don't feel pressured to do the whole run in one go. I recommend you take breaks in the middle to move around, drink water, and to just take a breather. It will help refresh your mental, and you might even see solutions that you couldn't before. Anywho, without further ado, here's a full run of the Secret Garden game mode. So the strategy I like to use mainly revolves around the fact that your highest tier block is in the corner, so how I start every run is just to fill the board with blocks, and I see a couple of the higher tier blocks along this side, so we'll just go ahead and use this corner here. Oh, already put in a bit of a difficult position. I'm just gonna try here to free up a little bit of space. Alright, there we go. So we have a little more area to work with now. Let's try to move this 2, this 3, and this 2 a little closer to our main chain. So every time I see the next place block is a 1, I'll go ahead and move them closer. And the reason you want all the outside blocks to be 1s is it makes it easy to combine things and it gives you the most area to work with. We have this L shape with the 4s, so we can go ahead and make a 6 and a 7 right there. Interesting. So the reason I didn't use forced placement there is because the only open space would have been the one next to this 2 here. However, that's pretty far from the main chain, so I gave it options so that hopefully it'll land next to this 5. If it doesn't, that's not too bad. We can work with that, but it's to give it space to land a little closer. Here we can make a square of 3s, and we can make that into a 5. That was not the best move there. Let's try to open up this 1. Yeah, oh, the 2 placement there is not great, but we will live with it. This 3 is blocking off this 1, but we can just open it up like that. Alright, now we have a line of 3s. We'll go ahead and push it closer, and we have a pretty nice board here, lots of 1s, so we have a lot of area to work with. We have this L shape, so we can make a 5. There's a 7, and the non-forced placement worked. The 3 is very close to the chain, which is good to see. Nice, good placement on the 3. However, we do block off a little bit of area here. It's okay, you should be able to open it up pretty easily. We'll go ahead and use this 3L shape to make a 4. Like that. Good placement on the 3. Oh, another good placement on the 3. Very nice. Alright. It's going pretty well so far. We have a lot of diagonals again, so we'll try to open that up. We're gonna stall a little bit till we get a 2 to be placed next, right there, and that will allow us to start opening up this line, hopefully. That did not go to plan. Wow, having a lot of 3s spawn. Bit unfortunate. So now we have this line open up again. We'll use this S shape to make a 4. We'll use this L shape to make a 4. And that will get us to 7. Let's try to move this 3 in. We'll make a square, and we don't really want this 3 to be, the next place 3 to be where the spots are open. So we'll go ahead and do that. Pretty good. Oh, okay. We can use the L shape of the 2s to make a 4. Good placement on the 2. And there's a 5. And we can use this line here to make another 4. Very good. The 3 has a good placement here. Very nice. We'll see if we can get a 4 in here so we can make a line. Nice, quick and easy. Just like that, we have a 6. Kinda want a 3, nice. We'll use the square shape to make a 4. now we just gotta get 6 near here. We have more area on this right side here, so we'll go ahead and use that space to hopefully get a 6. Did I say 4 earlier? We can use this L shape to make a 4 and a 5. Oof, it's rough. Definitely not unworkable though. Okay, that's a little not great. The next is a 1. We'll need to stall a little bit to get a 1. And we'll just try to open this back up here. Now we need to wait for a 2. There's a 2. It's a bit of a close call. And just continuing on from here, everything's pretty similar. Just make sure you're not letting too many diagonals form. Just get your larger, your higher tier blocks closer to your main chain. We'll use this S shape to make a 4. I don't really want to place a 1 there, so we'll stall for a 2. Three doesn't really work there either. There's a good 2. And it's slowly coming together. We'll have to wait for a 3 to get the best placement there, or we can just try to make one to finish this L shape. Right. Very cool. We'll just use this square of 3s to make a 5. Cool. The board is looking pretty good right now. I'll go ahead and go a little faster. Pretty close to 11 now. Alright, let's see how we can work with this here. We can make a 5 with this L shape. And then we'll try to make a 4 here. Nice. Try to move this 3 in a little more. We have a line, so we can go ahead and make this a 4. Oh, those are some good placements. Oh, that was not great. We can use this S shape to make the 5, and merge it into a 7. We'll wait till we can get a 2 here. Or a 3 actually, that works pretty good. L shape. And with the 11, we're now halfway through the run. Alright, here we go. You just gotta get one more 11. So we'll just quickly try to condense all the larger number blocks. Oh, that was pretty lucky. Three. We can use this L shape to make a 5 and then a 7. Works out pretty well. We can make a 6 right above where the 7 is. And we'll let the chain go out this way, because that seems to be the direction all of our larger blocks are going towards. Oh, must be blind. That was not what I wanted to do. But it is okay. We'll pivot the chain back, going across the board this way. We kind of need to wait for a 2 to go in that location, like this. Try to move the non-1 blocks away from the sides. We can definitely just move these in. All right. Have to start being a little more aware of where the non-1 blocks go as we are getting closer to the end of the run. Let's try to open up this corner. So we gotta wait for a 2. Like that, very good. All right, a 3. We'll use the 3-line shape to get a 4. And honestly, we'll just go for a 5 on this slot here. Looking good so far. have a square for the 3s. So we can just go ahead and merge that in like that. We have another square. We'll go ahead and just merge it all in like this. 3 gets some okay placements. Not the best, but also not the worst. We'll just merge everything in. Hopefully the 3 gets a close spot. Not really, that's okay. We can make a 4 with these. Or we can make an S shape and get a 5. Gets us to an 8. We're very, very close to getting an 11 and a 10. Probably could have played that a little better. We'll make an S shape with the 3s so we can go ahead and finish the 7. Oh, that was not the spot we wanted for the 3. There's the 6. Let's try to make the 5 go here so we have a little more space for the 4, 3, 2, 1 in this 6th grid. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. We'll stall for a 1 so that we can it's a little not good. Oh, well, it worked out. Okay. And that should be enough to get ourselves a 10. Now that we have the 10 and 11, we're in the home stretch. But here is where we have to be the most careful because one careless move could end the whole run. Kind of waiting for a 2 so we can make this 3L shape a 4. There we go, very nice. So after we make this 7 here, we'll try to start using this corner a little more. Alright, we'll go ahead and make this an 8, see how everything plays out. Not terribly, for sure. We'll use this L shape to make that 7. We'll use this 3L shape to make a 4. And one more and we should be able to make the 9. One more 6, that is. Okay, and there's our 9. Very, very close to the end here. We'll open up this corner. So if we can get an 8 into this corner right here, that will basically lock in this row. It's the most efficient use of space for the end game. Alright, we'll just try to get 7 here. Use the square. Not the best placement for a 3. L shape, and that locks in our first row. Good placement on the 3. 7 is locked in. Should be able to make a 4 there. And that's the 6 locked in. We don't really want a 1 in this corner, so we'll wait on that. Nice. We can use this L shape to make the 4. And that is our 5 locked in. Just do a 4 right there, which means this is our 3. That's the 2. And with all that complete, that should be the 12. So that is a complete run to get to the level 12 block with no tools.